These are a few of the games from Limited Run, one of the buzziest game software producers out right now. But is all of it just hype, or is it a bit of horror? Let's check it out on Side Quest. For those unfamiliar with limited run games, they print somewhere between 3,000 and 6,000 copies of a game that was previously digital only, sell that at two specific times during one day, and once they sell out, they are gone forever. For those who are familiar, probably already know how frustrating this can be. Limited run games, it seems like a really good idea. They take up a digital only release and they put it on physical media, and that's what all of us collectors want. Are these games on physical media so we can keep them and have packaging and have stickers and artwork and cool stuff. That's kind of what us game collectors go for. Most limited run games I purchase, I actually keep them all sealed, and I also go and pay for the downloadable copy, which is not only helping limited run games, but it's also helping the developer of the software double. So that's definitely another plus with what they have going on here. Also, many collectors will buy the game twice when two versions are available. For example, one for the PS4 and one for the Vita, the same exact game. It all seems like a really great idea, but the problem comes in at the word limited. I feel at this point limited run games are creating such a crazy upsell market for scalpers on these things that collectors may start to get skeptical. Take for example recent releases Night Trap and Wonder Boy. There was massive hype for these games, massive hype that they created themselves. For example, they funded a documentary produced by the My Life in Gaming guys, which is a fantastic video that anyone, even not into games, would love. They ran Facebook ads and they also sent email marketing newsletters right to our inboxes. I was a big fan of Limited Run. You could probably even see me sporting a cool Limited Run shirt in a lot of our videos. I thought it was a super great idea to where I could actually physically collect these games that I loved on the PSN store. And not to mention, the games they are putting out are top quality games. When Night Trap was released, they released it at 9 a.m. my time, and I was there first thing the second it was released, and I put it in my shopping cart, and by the time I go to check out, it was gone, already sold out. Seconds later, I go to check eBay, and people are already selling it for $175. Not only does that suck for me, but that sucks for you guys, because what I was wanting to do was to buy a complete Night Trap special edition package and do it as a giveaway here for the Retro Gaming Giveaway Show. Limited Run could have easily put out 20,000 copies of the special edition. Without a doubt, they easily would have sold them all in the same day. There was so much hype for it. I don't know, I think that they need to maybe put into place a system to become a judge of how many people actually want these things. I've heard the argument that they are a small company and they can't risk overproducing copies, but this is what pre-orders are for, to judge the demand. I understand that people want these games to be collectible, but I think at the same time, more people just want to own and play these games. The day after I missed out on the Night Trap release, I went to the Missouri Game Con, and I knew that Limited Run had a booth there, and I was hoping that I could be there first thing at the convention and run into the Limited Run table and possibly get a copy of Night Trap. But unfortunately, all I got was a bunch of sorries. Sorries are great, but what would be really great is if they would do a production run that meets the demand. 3,000 copies is such a low number of the special edition. I know that some of their more not as popular games had upwards of 5,000 produced and far less hype. It all kind of reminds me of the NES classic Fiasco, which people get passionate about, but Limited Run somehow gets a coolness pass for doing the same thing knowingly. And like I said, I really think Limited Run are doing amazing things, but I just wish that they would make the production match the demand. I fear collectors are going to turn their backs on them and kind of be done with it, or maybe another company will come in with production amounts that meet the demand, which is all I'm really hoping for. Limited Run is really screwing with my collector brain, and it's starting to suck. So what do you think about the current state of limited run games and all this I spoke about? Are they squeezing the hype train and creating a collecting nightmare that caters to scalpers, or are they the do no wrong saviors of digital media? Please let me know in the comments what you think, and be sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and check out all our other great content on the Twincade channel. Can't even say our own name. Twincade channel.